Welcome, welcome. Good day, people. Christopher Zidane Matthews here. Zidane Matthews Show. Remember, I have to tell you every time until we have a whole heap of subscribers. That is the aim. I have to subscribe to the station. Yeah? And if you like what you're seeing or like what you're hearing, then send it to your friend and encourage your friend to subscribe. Alright, so you know Cristiano Ronaldo is one of the greatest footballers of all time, and his career is coming to an end now. And usually when the players' careers are winding down, that's when you appreciate them the most. You know, sometimes you can take them for granted when you see the things that they are doing on a regular basis. But Cristiano Ronaldo's career has not been normal, people. It's the most difficult thing. It's not the only thing that you use to rate a player. The most difficult thing to do on a football field is to score goals. It doesn't matter how you want to twist it, how you want to look at it. And that's why special goal scorers are usually rated higher than people who are maybe special in different regard. But let me maintain that you can score more goals than one player, but another player is more impactful than you. It depends on how that player, how well he creates and how well he does other things. But when you do it at Ronaldo's level, in terms of his goal scoring, in terms of when his younger days when he could play wide and create from wide area, especially one of the greatest players of all time. And you know, people like to talk about who is ranked number one all time, number two, number three, and when you really analyze and break down Ronaldo's career, if you look at the numbers, people, if you look at the achievements, Ronaldo is definitely top three. Definitely top three of all time. No two ways about it. And I know a lot of the older folks like to talk about World Cup winnings. Alright, people nowadays, younger people, the generation more intelligent than the older generation for me. And people, I'm not saying all people now is brighter than all people from back then. I'm saying generally I think people discuss things more intelligently now than they did before. Because it's not intelligent, and people used to say it for years. It's not intelligent to say X player is greater than Y player because he was a part of a World Cup winning team. And a lot of the times, people use that against Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. They haven't been part of a winning World Cup team. But that's not a great feat. A player with a World Cup medal doesn't achieve anything special, really, you know. I think there have been 21 World Cup competitions. On average, I'd want to say a squad of 20, because maybe back in the days it used to be 20 people or 18 people going to the World Cup. 23 for the most part for the last couple of World Cups. So on average, I would say 20 people would take part in a World Cup team. That is about 420 people with a World Cup medal, if my maths is correct. And this, come December 21 or 22, I think, 23 players will get World Cup medals. 2026, a set of players will get medals. 2030, a set of players will get World Cup. And we're going to go on and on and on and on. So having a World Cup medal is not a great feat in the context of when you're judging individuals in terms of achievements. So it is idiotic, people, to say X player did not win the World Cup and Y player won the World Cup, so Y is greater. No. For example, Lionel Messi has the record for most goals in a calendar year for both club and country overall, just competitive games. He broke Gerd Muller's record in 2012, I think. Pele is third. That is a greater achievement individually than winning a World Cup medal. Much greater achievement. Ronaldo has the most goals in Champions League history. I think the only two players, Lewandowski or maybe Benzema, you can correct me. You can correct me if you want, but it's just great achievements. So to use World Cup to determine who is greater than who is just so ridiculous. So Cristiano Ronaldo top 3 for me. When you look at his longevity, his dominance, and the important goals that he has scored for both club and countries and country. Special player. And the level of the Champions League and his dominance in that competition means he has to be top 3. Somebody might say, what is this man talking about? Has he heard about Pele? But I tell you, Pele is known for his goals, pretty much. And Pele was just not a goal scorer. He did a lot of things outside of scoring goals. Brilliant player in the game that I saw of him. But people, the competition, the level of competition that Ronaldo has to face, and Messi, week in, week out, year in, year out, is far higher. The level of competition that you have to face is far higher than the level of competition that Pele had to face, week in, week out. So the goals and the performance from Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo values far more than Pele's goals and performances, because the competition is just tougher generally. The competition that you have to face consistently. So my top 3 is Messi, distance, nice gap, Maradona, and Cristiano Ronaldo. I haven't seen enough of Pele. I'm a judge people based on their career, what they have done. Not just any one tournament, but their dominance throughout their career. So that's my top 3. And as I said, and the only argument against Messi and Ronaldo is that they have not won the World Cup. The World Cup, winning the World Cup, getting a World Cup medal in the context of rating and achievement by an individual player is an ordinary achievement. Ronaldo's goal scoring record in the Champions League is not an ordinary achievement. It's special. How many players have scored over 100 goals in the Champions League? Not many. Every 4 years, 23 players will collect a World Cup medal. That's just the reality. So, a lot of people will be surprised who listen to me on the radio. But you know, I'm very objective. And know that the career, as I said, for Ronaldo is winding down. You more now appreciate what he would have done in football. So top 3 for me. Messi clearly at the top, Maradona and Ronaldo. Like the video, subscribe, tell a friend about the channel, share the video. Big up. I'm out.